What is going on with this? Why are you like this? Okay. Hi everybody, my name is Rosalie and welcome back to my channel, Back to Chubby. Today is another Do It With Me weight loss, and it's going to be pretty fast because I don't want you guys to have to deal with my shaky camera arm for very long. But if you've been watching this channel for very long, you know that I don't like sweet potatoes. But a couple weeks ago I made a dish with bell peppers, which I also don't like, and it turned out okay. I mean, I still don't like them, and I still won't like crave it or anything, but I'm a big believer in trying things that you aren't really a fan of every now and then just to see if your palate has changed. So I decided to go ahead and use sweet potatoes again this week. So I went ahead and made enough for 4 servings, so for 2 people for 2 days, just because I wasn't sure how much it would store, and also, to be honest, I wasn't sure if I would hate it. So let me go ahead and show you what I did, and then I will show you the calorie and macro breakdown as well. The first thing I'm going to do is turn my oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and let it preheat while I wash and cut my vegetables. I start by peeling my sweet potato and dicing it into small cubes. Setting that aside, I peel and dice an onion and move on to Brussels sprouts. I usually cut the bottom off and then cut them in half, but you can leave them whole if you prefer. I also cut up some green onions and a fresh jalapeno. I used 2 skillets to actually cook my ingredients. In the first pan, I melted a tablespoon of coconut oil over medium-high heat and then dumped in my onions and Brussels sprouts. I decided to season them with some diced garlic, some paprika, and some pepper. Once they've started to brown a bit, I add in a pound of lean turkey sausage. I usually try to get nitrate and nitrite-free sausage, and this time I also splurged on the antibiotic-free kind. While that was browning, I also started my sweet potatoes. I melted another tablespoon of coconut oil and tossed in my diced sweet potato. I seasoned it with the same spices I used on my other vegetables. Once the ingredients in both pans have been cooked all the way, so the meat is browned, the onions and Brussels sprouts and potatoes have softened, it's time for the last step. I'm going to dump everything into my bigger pan and mix it together. Once I've got everything mixed well, I'm going to create 4 little wells and crack an egg into each one. I'm then going to put the whole thing into the oven for 10 to 11 minutes. If you don't have a cast iron pan, you can dump everything together into a baking dish and bake it that way. Pull it out when the time is up, and there you have it. I topped ours with some jalapenos and green onions. The calories for one meal, or 1/4 of what I've prepared here, come in at 399, the carbs at 24, fat at 20, protein at 29, sodium at 607, and the fiber at 6. I'd say overall this turned out much better than I was expecting it to. I mean, I still don't really like sweet potatoes, and I probably won't crave it anytime soon, but I think especially going into fall, it's a pretty nice, filling, hearty meal to have in my recipe box. I didn't actually use a recipe, but you know what I mean. For a vegan option, I think it would be great to use some black beans instead of the meat, and obviously you can do like scrambled tofu instead of the eggs. As it is right now, the fat and protein content are pretty high, so it's very keto friendly. You might want to adjust the carbs a little bit. I hope you guys found this recipe helpful. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if you plan on making it or how it turned out. And be sure to subscribe if you want to see more meal ideas in the future. As a reminder, you guys can find me on social media with the username BackToChubby, all one word. Or if social media is not really your thing, you can find my P.O. Box information in the description box down below. I'm gonna let you guys go now because I've still got to finish making some lesson plans for the next few weeks. So I hope wherever you guys are, you are safe and happy and healthy. Remember to just keep trying the best you can, and I will see you on Friday. Bye.